Hey everybody, welcome back to Cherokee Hacks Life. We're going into my week 5, day 1 workout set. I should have did this one yesterday, but again, I was exhausted. Check out my other IF video, and I explained to you why. Got a new logo going on. It's going up right there, so hopefully you guys like it. But basically, we're going right into what should have been my chest and bicep day. So we're going to go right into that. You guys are definitely going to like this one. I recommend grabbing some dumbbells, getting a bench, kind of isolating yourself in a corner, getting a nice, maybe, you know, for some of you, maybe a 25-pound plate. I did a 25-pound plate. Some of the ladies might want to do a 10-pound plate, or really whatever you can handle. If you're hardcore and you can handle 25, go for it. And then grab a barbell, something that's comfortable for you. You don't want to use anything too heavy, because remember, it's 10 reps per exercise, 30 minutes, as many rounds as you can do in 30 minutes. I wound up doing 10 rounds. 10.5 rounds. I just rounded down to 10. So I did 10 rounds within 30 minutes, and it was actually a pretty good workout. And I was a little spent. Also did my heavy sets, and I did my cardio at the end. So check this video out. Let's go right into it. So my first set, some flies. Grab some dumbbells, bring them out as wide as you can, bring them in. And the important thing is with flies is that you always want to make sure you squeeze your chest coming in. That's the important thing when people are doing chest exercises. A lot of times people don't actually squeeze their chest, and that goes for the ladies too. It doesn't really matter. You want to make sure you squeeze your chest, so that way you activate your pectoral muscles. Otherwise, you're not activating anything other than your arms. So if you're just doing this, you're not doing anything. You got to make sure you're coming in, squeezing, coming back, squeezing. And you should feel it a lot more in your chest than you should be in your arms. Granted, your arms will get tired because you're doing a fly exercise, but you should feel it a lot more. I personally like this workout. And again, you're doing 10 of these exercises each round. Then I jump right into some Russian twists. So you want to kind of put yourself kind of comfortable. So if you notice, I have it already right there. So you want to reach down, grab, come back up, set yourself up. Give yourself a nice little pivot point at your legs. Don't move your legs. I know I moved my legs a little bit, probably because it's a little bit heavier than I should do right now. But basically just twist side to side. I count. Not 1, 2, 3, but I count 1, 2, 3. So each time you come over to the other side, that's 1 set or 1 rep. Then I just basically flip it around, grab some some barbells, or the barbell. I grabbed 60 pounds on this one. Typically I could do a lot heavier, but again, we're going for rounds. And just make sure you squeeze on your way up, bring down slowly, don't just drop them. Bring it up, squeeze, slowly. Bring it up, squeeze, slowly back down. You want to make sure you isolate your biceps. A lot of people start doing swinging arm motions. You ain't doing jack if you're doing that. And if you notice, I kind of start swaying back a little bit. That's when I'm like, all right, cool, that's my 10. And I realized that was my 10. This is my heavy set. My heavy set, I did 3 of these incline chest presses. I went probably as heavy as I could. Again, I just finished doing about 100 chest flies, which kind of spent me out a little bit, but no biggie. I did 3 different reps, 3 different sets of the heavy exercise. Worked out pretty well. Just threw on another 10 on there, so that's 90, that's 100 on each side. Then I went to, I threw another 25-pound plate. Now I want you to notice something. I'm not just dropping it. I'm coming up and I'm controlling it back down slowly. Coming up and controlling back down slowly. On my last set, you'll really notice here, I come up, I already know I'm kind of spent, come back down. I know this is going to be my last one because I'm already struggling, and I don't just drop, I come back down slowly. Use that negative resistance for you, and just come back as slow as you can, control it, and I try to push again, and I knew I was done. So that's my heavy set there. And I did some drop sets on biceps. Again, I like drop sets. I like the cable machine because you can quickly swap between weights, and just basically, again, isolate your biceps. When you notice you start arching your back backwards, that's probably when you should stop. And right there I kind of failed a little bit and go back. I dropped at 15 pounds, so I went from 80 to 65. And it's funny when you're doing drop sets, when you go from 80 to 65, you feel like you just finished doing 90 pounds anyway. So you're going up. Again, once you start noticing your back starts arching a little bit and you can no longer isolate just from your biceps, that's when you know you got to drop down another 15. You've already hit your limit for that weight. Come back to it again. And this one in particular, there's no set number that'll work for you. whatever actually brings you to failure on that weight, that's what you're gonna use. So if it's 5 on one, and then as you go a little bit lower, you're able to do 7, that's your failure rate on whatever weight you're doing then. So for example, on 80, I think mine was about 6. On 65, it went up to 7. On 50, went down to probably 5 again. And then I think I'm at 35 now, and I'm just doing it, and I can tell I'm already spent because I'm rocking my back. And when I'm rocking my back, I know I'm not isolating anything. I'm probably gonna snap. You wanna snap your shit up. You don't wanna mess up your back by trying to rock back and forth, and that's why you should just drop the weight. But basically that was my week 5 workout. Again, in another exactly 2 weeks from today, I'm gonna be going heavy. I'm actually gonna be trying to take in some creatine, build up some mass, and I'm gonna increase my caloric intake as well. So stay tuned for that video, or watch the IF video that I just put out yesterday. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Tell me what other exercises you guys want to see. And as always, whatever your goal is, whatever you're looking forward to, make it happen. No bullshit, make it happen.